Here he is getting the call.
Leota.
Why is he just staring at them?
Great. I'll be right over.
Oh no!
He looks like a zombie.
He's a butterfly.
I knew it. Oh my God!
Bastard!
This show is just too much.
Oh my God! Our minds are blown. Clemson Murn is a butterfly confirmed.
it.
We knew there was something
I
up
knew he
with
was
him,
sketchy.
Rob. We absolutely knew there was something. Apparently, it also involves his past. I don't know when he became a butterfly, but Jesus, what is his plan, Rob? He's working with them to stop the butterflies, but he is
Okay.
What do you think is going on, man?
Here's my hot take.
Oh my God!
I don't think he was always a butterfly.
You think it's recent?
I think it's when he left the secret facility when he got home.
Sub-basement?
Yeah, when he left there and he got home because his demeanor's different. And I also get it, like now he can relax. He doesn't have to put up this front.
Yeah.
But something tells me that's not the case because we know that Peacemaker was doing the sad depressive dance and eagerly tried to attack the butterfly.
Yeah, because he has one in the jar. That's
He
like
has
his
one in the
strength
jar. So I'm thinking one scenario definitely could be eagerly attacked the jar, broke it, butterfly got out, and somehow, some way went into Clemson Murn's nose and then got into his body.
I don't think so, because at the end we saw them together. He still had it. I think
Yeah,
you were
he's
more
fine.
on track when he was at the house. Maybe, there was another one. Maybe like when Vigilante killed the kids. Maybe one of them escaped
I can see that.
and got into him, and that explosion that we saw him like fly back. I don't know. Maybe what took him over.
But my
Or
question,
I think he's been one the whole time though.
yeah. So like, if he's been one the whole time, right, and he's like so adamant about killing the butterflies, what like we're starting to piece together this puzzle, right? Like, all right,
Yeah.
so is it the one butterfly versus the others, and he wants to kill all of them? And then we also know Judo Master was saying, hey, the butterflies are not where you think they are, meaning
Yes.
maybe they're not a threat. So maybe they're like good, and like maybe they're trying to help us and like do something and get rid of like a bigger threat. Maybe we have to work with the
Interesting.
butterflies to take down the real enemy here, which I don't know what that would be.
Yeah,
But
that's
me seeing John Cena smoking some marijuana, blowing it into the butterflies
Mary Jane.
container, jar, if you will,
This
making
mason
some
jar
kind
of
of
life.
friendship or whatever with this guy, getting him high. I'm thinking like the butterflies aren't going to be evil. I'm thinking this is a whole big diversion, and the butterflies are going to actually be teaming up with Argus and everything for this bigger threat coming out.
I still think the butterflies are parasites as far as like unnecessary, like because you know what I mean. Like here's the
Yeah,
problem.
you're
with that.
probably right.
The problem, not to blow up your entire last
No,
minute and a half,
my thing's wild. It's stupid.
but the problem is like no one in their right mind would consent to having that in their head, right?
True.
Like yes, please take me over. Like they're not giving people the option, right? Like they're just taking them over.
That
it
we
seems
know
like.
of.
That we know of.
But if they're like dying and like, hey, if I join into you, I can help heal you. You never know.
Maybe, but my thing with Clemson Murn is that is he like now I have all these questions like is he even connected to Amanda Waller, right? Like is he there as like kind of this butterfly spy who used to be? Does Amanda Waller even know he's there? She hasn't. We saw her one time with her daughter. Do we even know that Clemson Murn's there? Like she might not even know he's a part of this group.
I think she knows a part of this group, and I think that she has suspicion that one of them is infected with the butterfly. That's why she sent her daughter there to figure out what's going on. Because she's
that'd
the
be cool.
master of like seeing the truth behind people. And
That'd be
maybe these individuals all came in contact with these known butterfly sites. And like she's trying to figure it out. And like, all right, I'm using my daughter, the only one I could really trust to keep this close to chest to figure it out. Meanwhile, they have Peacemaker just killing random butterflies to keep him busy, I guess. I don't know.
Well, that and to answer your original question too, like maybe Clemson Murn's whole point is to find where the other butterflies are, not to kill them, but to just locate where they are. And because I know he had those 4 killed. Again, we don't know the timeline yet. If he was a butterfly the whole time, it doesn't necessarily make sense that he has that family killed, right?
Yeah.
If he becomes a butterfly recently because of their interaction with that family, that would make more sense of
with
him
you.
trying to, detail and figure out what his next move is. But I'm wondering too, like how does he get discovered in all this now? Because you know he's going to get discovered in the next couple episodes. What does that change? I think there's a reason, obviously, Peacemaker has not revealed that he has a butterfly.
Oh, he doesn't trust
He also
him.
has but he also hasn't revealed about this like little disky thing, which a lot of people are thinking that it's tied to Blue Beetle somehow. That alien disc that glows blue ties to the scarab that is Blue Beetle in some way. I didn't talk about it last week on purpose because I can't really see a connection to like this comedy funny trope to what seems like a more serious character.
In a lot of the comments we've gotten in our recent videos, I've seen Mr. Mind from Shazam being maybe one behind it. Okay. I think it's a little different. The Blue Beetle thing I think is cool. I also think it's different, unique.
I think Blue Beetle makes more sense though because that could be like their version of the Scarab, but I still don't think it is.
Maybe the butterflies are teaming up to take down the Scarab that's coming in, and it's like organic versus inorganic.
And he fuses with Jaime, and that's
I just think all these things are really cool, but their stretches, even like my thing is a stretch, right? It's like the superhero shows as a whole, like we love to fantasize, think it's all these kind of things, but usually they're more focused and grounded, right? So it's usually like one or two twists, and that's it, and that's all you really need. You don't need to go above and beyond. To answer what you were saying before, how does he get found out? I think it's going back to Peacemaker getting high with the butterfly. I think that's a spaceship for the butterfly, and he's gonna hop in it, and it's gonna be transforming or do something, and he's gonna be able to talk to Peacemaker, and they're gonna figure out, oh, the Peacemakers are trying to stop some crazy thing that Argus is doing, which falls in line with what we know about Argus. Every time the Suicide Squad is doing something, it's essentially cleaning up an Argus mess, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
From the first Suicide Squad movie, which was a terrible movie, to the second Suicide Squad, which is an amazing movie, to this. So it would fit in the pattern that like the butterflies aren't the villains. I could even go a step further and say Adebayo, who shot Judo Master, one, I think she's lying, it's on purpose. Two, she did that because she knows what the butterflies are, and she doesn't want John Cena knowing yet until she figures out who amongst the ranks is the mole, and then she can let people in to kind of like see who's safe to kind of take down the threat.
That's a great conspiracy right there. I mean, I can totally see Gunn kind of flip. He's good at flipping things on its head, right? Where it's, you know, you think this is this way, like with Starro, right? You thought Starro was this big villain, and you realize, no, it's humanity that trapped him. It's not his fault he's here.
It could be the same kind of plot again.
I wonder now if that machine, you know, for lack of better words, we'll call it the Scarab or something like that.
Yeah.
I wonder if it's more of a signal. Like it's been on Earth accidentally from something else, right? And it called the butterflies here by mistake. Maybe. I wonder if that's something, because the butterflies, I think we could all agree it seems alien in origin, right? Like,
yeah, I think we could agree on that.
Obviously, it doesn't seem like an insect you find on Earth that, you know, turns you into like a parasitic mosquito. Mm-hmm. So it seems to me that this, you know, Scarab thing is kind of like an intergalactic cell phone, if you will.
Oh, okay.
And
I
it's
see
sending
that.
a signal to whatever caused the butterflies to get here. I don't know if that means a bigger looming threat overall, or if the butterflies are a threat or not. But I really want to know what Judo Master was going to finish saying, and I agree with you. There's a reason she shot him too early.
Yep. Getting back to Clemson Murr, right? Yes. The secret behind Clemson Murr. What is Clemson Murr hiding? I want to go back to what I said last time when we talked about what are the butterflies. I think Clemson Murr he may have created them. He knows he has intimate knowledge on them, right? So could he
be a terrestrial? Could he not be from Earth?
Maybe he's not from Earth and he didn't have emotions before. Remember, he made that comment before. So what if he was a butterfly this whole time? He's like, I never made emotions before. They sent me here because of this. And like, he's a good butterfly, and these are butterflies that have gone rogue and escaped. I'm leaning towards, if it's not that he was recent. You know what? My final stance on this, after talking this out with you and you guys at home.
Pick a side, Rob.
I'm picking a side. Right now, Clemson Murr has always been a butterfly, and he is trying to stop the other butterflies from doing evil things because he knows that like they're crazy, unchecked, and unhinged, and he's the butterfly that escaped and broke away.
I'm gonna go with the opposite. I'm gonna go with he got infected in that house somehow with all the other butterflies, and that op was already done and killed the other butterflies. Now we kind of don't know where he's gonna go next with it. He's now is gonna almost be contradicting contradicting everything he's done and said about finding the butterflies, but we'll see.
All right, guys, and that is our video on what we think is going to be happening now that we know that Clemson Murn is a butterfly. Let us know your theories down in the comments below.
And guys, thanks so much for watching. Give us a thumbs up, like, really helps the channel out a lot. If you're new, subscribe, turn on those notifications. You don't want to miss any more of our Peacemaker talk. We have no idea what's going on, and I doubt anyone else does, so let's do this together. If you missed anything, make sure you check it out right here on the channel for you. And as always, I'm Chris Heller. That's Rob Moran. We're the Jersey Comp Crew, and we'll see you next time.